When the word disaster comes to mind, it's natural to conjure up images of large-scale, headline-worthy events such as bushfires, floods, cyclones, or droughts. But disasters occur far more frequently as a result of human error or plain old bad luck. Consider the effect of a gas leak, burglary, or burst water pipe on the running of any business, particularly a general practice. The consequences can be disastrous. Research shows over 40% of businesses do not reopen following a disaster due to lack of preparedness. If the threat of losing your business is not enough to warrant serious consideration of disaster or emergency preparedness, the flow-on effect to your patients and the wider community should be. We can appreciate that no general practice, whether in a regional or remote urban setting, is immune to a disaster. Having a written and practiced emergency plan is crucial to ensuring your general practice is best placed to deal with a disaster or emergency. This includes not only an emergency response plan, but also plans to support business continuity, ensuring patient services can be re-established as soon as possible after an event. For example, having processes in place to back up all patient records is crucial to the resumption of consultations. In an emergency or disaster situation, it is generally expected the demand for healthcare services will rise. As the first point of contact for the healthcare system for most patients, GPs play an important role within the greater context of community disaster planning. This ensures the health of all community members is looked after in the event of a widespread disaster. In Australia, we typically embody an "it won't happen to me" approach to emergencies and disasters, including our perception of risk and understanding of response action to disasters. Unfortunately, it is this attitude of complacency that is the biggest risk factor to a community or practice's ability to respond and recover from the impacts of a disaster, emergency, or pandemic. The best time to prepare for an emergency situation was yesterday, but today is second best. Practice staff can generate an emergency response plan individually tailored to their practice by accessing the ERPT online and entering pertinent information into a series of templates. The Emergency Response Planning Tool, or ERPT, is a cloud-based tool which assists general practices in better preparing for, responding to, and recovering from the impact of emergencies and pandemics. The tool has been made easy to use with an attractive interface and wizard-driven prompting. The ERPT is managed by HealthPoint ANZ and was developed in collaboration with the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners to ensure your practice staff are kept safe, your business assets protected, and your ability to recover is faster. The critical information entered into the ERPT is used to create an emergency response plan, which is individually tailored to your practice, providing a roadmap to recovering from emergencies. Maintaining an up-to-date emergency plan helps ensure the safety of your staff, the smooth recovery of your practice, and reduces the risk of financial loss. To ensure business continuity, the ERPT provides suggested contingency measures for staff, so that in the event of an emergency, they will know how to respond to a pandemic, loss of power supply to the practice, disruption to water and gas supplies, disruption to telecommunications systems, loss of IT systems or data, loss of business records, complete or partial loss of practice premises, loss of medical supplies, equipment and furniture, loss or non-availability of key staff. Once you have completed all the sections you require for your organisation and saved these, you can publish your own personalised organisational plan. Once it is published, you can print a version, and this is located at your premises for staff members to access. You do have the option to print into a flip chart or a Word document version. This provides your organisation with a customised emergency response plan specific to your business. This is not only a great sense of achievement and peace of mind, but importantly is very easy to review and keep updated over time. Go to the erpt.racgp.org.au website and register. You can start your emergency response plan straight away or work on it over time. It is divided into easy-to-complete modules, which you can save as you go.